I'm Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel where it's always about musical theater. So if you are into that, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yes, it is Hamilton's 10th anniversary on Broadway. They are calling it the Hamil-10. I can't believe that it's been on Broadway for 10 years. Oh my goodness, when they said that, I was like, what? Seriously? But yeah, they celebrated this on the Tonys this past summer. They did a great mashup with the original Broadway cast, and then recently they did like a special tribute performance on Broadway, and the original cast, some of the members got up on stage for the curtain call and did like another mega mashup. They gave some swag to the audience, and this is important. This is a major milestone for any Broadway show. I mean, if you hit a year these days, it's major, much less 5 years, much less 10 years and beyond. This is huge for Hamilton. This would be huge for any show. So to also celebrate, Lin-Manuel announced that he is putting Hamilton into the movies. Like, not a movie adaptation yet. I'm hoping for one. But he is going to put the pro shot that is currently streaming on Disney Plus, that he is going to put that into movie theaters globally starting on September 5th. I'm pretty excited about this. I mean, if you've seen it, the pro shot on Disney, and you're thinking, I've already seen that. Is it a big deal to put it, you know, into the movie theaters? I think so. I mean, I'd love to see this on the big screen, like just huge, larger than life, big cinematic experience. I think that would be fun. I think that's cool. He's also going to add some extra footage of like cast and creator interviews and their experiences with Hamilton, and see where they are now and see how Hamilton changed their life. So I think it's going to be pretty fun and pretty cool. I myself have not been fortunate enough to see this on Broadway, and I think when you see a Broadway show in its original theater where it was sort of meant to be seen and heard, I think that is a very special experience, and I hope to one day see it on Broadway. I first saw it with a national touring company, and the talent was spectacular, and I knew when I saw it that I was seeing something very special that was going to change musicals like forever. It was groundbreaking. The music was so different, mixing like rap and pop and regular musical theater songs, just that genre of just beautiful music like Burn and It's Quiet Uptown and Dear Theodosia. And I mean, I could go on and on, but I just thought, oh wow, this is just, you know, really inventive and breaking all the rules. And then the casting and the sets. I mean, I had seen a Turnstile set, obviously, with Les Mis, but this was just the way it was used to show like the passage of time and history and taking us through history in different locations. And I thought, yes, great inventive use of that. And then the costumes, I just love the way the ensemble is in those like very beige, sort of stark military costumes, and then the use of the coats over them. But the leads are in those beautiful colors of the rich tapestries and velvets, and just the contrast of that. And can we talk about Andy Blankenbuehler's choreography? Just the different genres he mixes with ballet and jazz and contemporary and hip hop and funk. And oh my God, to be a performer in that show, you have to be so well-rounded. And so I just sat back and took it all in, and the lighting, and just, I was like, yeah, this is really something. This is a true theater experience. So Hamilton is one of those rare shows, those sort of, you know, once in a generation shows that you knew this is going to be around for a while. This is those handful of shows that is going to stay on Broadway. It's going to be with us. It's going to, you know, change pop culture, and it has. And so there's only a handful of shows on Broadway that has made it to this milestone. I mean, you look at Phantom, that's just an anomaly that it stuck around for like 35 years, and Chicago that's coming up to, I think its 30th anniversary. Lion King, Wicked, that's been around for 20. Book of Mormon, Aladdin, Aladdin, I think, sure, like 14? Is that 14 for Aladdin? Book of Mormon, 11. And, various shows along the way. Cats, 18. Les Mis, I think, was 14, 15. I mean, like I say, there's very few shows that make it to that monumental anniversary and that has a staying power. And that's because, one reason, shows these days are just so expensive to produce. It's in the millions. And to stay around, they've got to hit that mark every week of minimum $750,000 in ticket sales to just, stay afloat. So, if you can hit that a week, you're doing great and above, like I think Hamilton consistently makes like 900,000 a week in ticket sales. So they're doing okay. They're going to be around for a while. And so, with their national tours and streaming on Disney, I don't think that putting it in the movie theaters is going to hurt it. I really don't. It's just going to increase its fan base and, more people to see it and enjoy it. If you haven't seen it by now, if you have not seen Hamilton by now, this might be a great way to see Hamilton for the first time. Like, larger than life, in the movies. This might be a great way to experience. I know starting September 5th, it's going to be in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico. September 26th, it's going to be in the U.K. and Ireland. And then in November, it's going to be in New Zealand and Australia. So, covering enough of the globe that enough people should be able to enjoy it. I do hope that one day Lin-Manuel decides to make a real movie adaptation of this, and before he gets too old. I don't want Hollywood to tell him, oh, you're too old, it's or you're just not box office attraction enough, because he's so synonymous with this role. And I mean, like I say, the cast I saw was quite talented, but when I saw the original cast, I was like, it's Lin-Manuel, it's the original cast, like, you can't beat it. And I would love to see him in the movie adaptation of this along with some of the others. I mean, they're still in their prime. Leslie Odom Jr. is going to go back to Broadway as Aaron Burr starting in September. So they're still, like, they could still do this. They're still all around, still performing. None of them are too old. Jonathan Groff, Philippa Sue, they're all still in their prime. Daveed Diggs. They could still all do this, do these roles, do the movie now. And I think if Lin-Manuel Miranda had, like, hands-on, direction or, hands-on in the production of the movie, I think the movie would be phenomenal. I think as he was just as groundbreaking in the Broadway production, he could do something for movie musicals that we've never seen before. So I would love that. I would love for him to be in it. And please, I'm asking, please, maybe this is his way of, like, testing the waters and seeing how Hamilton would play, in cinemas. Maybe. I'm asking. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. Let's see. All right. So there you go. Let's celebrate Hamilton. Go see it in the movies. Until next time. Bye.